Right now, the world is asking one question: is the $7 trillion artificial intelligence industry a scam? Investors are panicking because tech giants are spending billions on data centers that aren't making money yet. They think we are in uncharted territory. They are wrong. We have seen this exact movie before. We know exactly how it ends. In 1845, Britain didn't have microchips. It had steam engines. And just like us, they convinced themselves that a new technology would rewrite the laws of economics. They printed money, they built infrastructure nobody needed, and they fell for the greatest financial trick in history. This is the story of the railway mania. And if you hold tech stocks in 2026, this is your roadmap for the next 12 months. To understand the AI bubble, you have to meet the Sam Altman of the 19th century. His name was George Hudson, and they called him the Railway King. In the 1840s, Hudson controlled a third of the railway lines in England. He was a celebrity, a member of parliament. He was the man who promised that if you gave him your savings, he would build a track to the future. Hudson had a secret. His railways were profitable, but not that profitable. To keep the stock price exploding, he needed to show massive returns. So he invented a financial crime that is still illegal today. He paid dividends out of capital. Here is the mechanism. Hudson would raise £1 million to build a new train line. He would take £50,000 of that investment money and pay it back to the old investors as a profit dividend. Does this sound familiar? Today we see circular revenue. Tech giants invest billions into AI startups, who then use that exact same money to buy cloud credits back from the tech giant. The money never leaves the room. It just spins in a circle to make the revenue charts look like a hockey stick. George Hudson did it with gold. We do it with cloud credits. The math is the same, and the ending is the same. But the fraud wasn't what caused the mania. The mania was caused by a specific financial instrument called Scrip. And this is the most important lesson for modern investors. In 1845, if you wanted to buy a £100 share in a railway company, you didn't need £100. You only needed a 10% deposit, £10. In exchange, you got a piece of paper called Scrip. This created massive, invisible leverage. A shoemaker with £100 savings could control £1,000 worth of stock. If the price went up by just 5%, he doubled his money. It felt like infinite wealth. Doctors, widows, even the famous Bronte sisters, everyone gambled on Scrip. But there was a trap. The remaining 90% of the money wasn't a gift. It was a debt. The railway company could issue a call at any moment, demanding the rest of the cash. When the bubble wobbled in 1846, the calls started coming. People who thought they were rich suddenly realized they owed 10 times their net worth. The middle class of Britain wasn't just broke, they were insolvent. The crash was devastating. George Hudson died in disgrace. Thousands of families were ruined. Investment in the UK collapsed for a decade. But here is the twist. The money was gone, but the railways remained. The bubble tricked investors into funding infrastructure that was economically impossible to justify. They built 6,000 miles of track in 3 years. This was the dark fiber of the 19th century. Because the investors lost everything, the new owners picked up the assets for pennies on the dollar. Transport costs dropped by 90%. This cheap infrastructure powered the massive economic boom of the late Victorian era. This is the productivity paradox. The investors lose, but society wins. The trillions being incinerated on AI data centers today, that money's gone. We won't get it back, but the compute power will stay. And 10 years from now, we will build a new economy on the ashes of today's portfolios. Bubbles aren't a bug in the system, they are the fuel. They are how capitalism gets people to build things that don't make sense yet. We analyze these cycles not to predict the top, but to survive the call. If you want to navigate the financial history of the future, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. See you next time.